Namaste and a very good morning to my dear students and everyone who's watching this video. I hope you all are fine. Okay, so children, today we are going to start chapter 6, that is formatting a document. So now in this chapter we'll learn that how we can format what we have already written, right? Many features of Word we have discussed in chapter 5 also. I hope you all are clear with that. Now more interesting features of Word we are going to discuss in this chapter. Okay, so this formatting includes changing the color, changing the size, giving the line spaces, making the capital letters, small letters, sentence case, right? There are many more things which you are going to learn in this chapter. So are you ready? Okay, so I'm moving to the presentation now and you all can open chapter number 6 in your computer books. Okay, so children, let's start chapter 6, that is formatting a document. Now, first of all, let's understand what is formatting. Formatting means changing the appearance of a document to make it look attractive. So after writing something, if we want to make our document look attractive, then there are number of options that Microsoft Word provides us, and we'll be discussing many of them in this chapter. Now you can see that after this definition of formatting, I have written some bullet points here on the screen. Yes, so we'll be discussing all these one by one and I'll practically show you that how it will work. So the first formatting feature we have is changing the font type and size. You all also can check page number 54 in your computer books. So as per your book only, we'll be going one by one for all the features. So the first one here is changing the font type and size. Now what is font type and size? Font type is that, now see my cursor, I am moving above. Here this is written font. Yes, so this block is totally for the font. Now here is this font face. So whatever there are number of types of font faces are available right here. So now wherever you want to apply anything, you want to change font type, font face, font size, then first you need to select it. So I am selecting this first line, right? Changing the font type and size. Now let's see that how we can change it. Before that, I want to just tell you that Microsoft by default font is, the software Microsoft has a by default font that is Calibri and 11 point is the size. Now you can see that the document which I have taken the font that is Calibri and the font size is 16. But in case I have not set any of this formatting, then what will come by default, it will come the font face will Calibri and the size will be 11. Now I have selected this and I'm going here and whatever, suppose I want Time New Roman or Georgia. Suppose I'm selecting Georgia here and then I'm making the changes in this. I'm making it 22. Now you can see the difference. Yes, the selected one is completely different from the rest of the document because I have changed the font face as well and the size also. So I hope first point is clear. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. The next one we have is applying bold, italic and underline. Now the second point here, where I have written applying bold, I am selecting this only. And now see, again we'll go to this font options. Yes, this font group here on the ribbon, and you can see the first down to the font face there is a button with the name B and then I and then U. So B, when I am keeping my cursor on B, what is coming? A shortcut key is also coming, that is Ctrl plus B. So if you want to press this, then also bold means that it will highlight from the rest of the document. It will highlight the, otherwise also I have selected bold for many, but you will see the change. Now before selecting, I just want to show you once. Now see, it's little lighter, the line which is written applying bold, italic and underline. Now I'm selecting it. I'm just going to press B here or Control plus B from my keyboard. So let's press and see. See, now it's bold. Yes. Okay. The next is, again we'll select it and then we'll see italic. So little tilted, it will come towards the right side. So this is the italic feature. And then we have underline. So we'll do underline. So this how these three works: bold, italic and underline. So I hope this is also clear. Yes. Okay. The next is changing text alignment. Now see, my text here, whatever I have written, suppose I'll tell you, I'm copying this text from here and writing it here down, same text, and removing this. Now see, now text alignment basically refers to the positioning of a text on the page, that where your text is positioned on the text. So there are four types or that word provide us for the alignment on the page. First is alignment towards the left, then center, next is right, and the one is justify. Now first one, this is by default one. You can see in the paragraph group on the ribbon, there are these lines here. Yes. So this first one, these are all the icons for alignment. The first one is for alignment towards the left. Shortcut key again, Control plus L, the first letter and Control. Then we have center. For center it is Control plus E. Why? Because C is already we have allotted. Yes, C is already there for copy. So it is E for center. And then Control plus R, and these lines are for alignment towards the right, and this is for justify. Justify means aligning the text to both the left and right margins. So it adds some extra space in between the lines so that equally the whole line in a paragraph comes. Okay, now see one by one. Now I'm keeping my cursor here. Now you can see automatically the first one is already selected. Yes, the color is orange, rest one are blue. So orange, that means it's left align this. So now I'll make it, and my cursor is there, or you can select it also so that you can make the changes to this one. I'm pressing center. Now you can see it's in center. If I'm pressing the right, it is going towards the right one. Yes? Clear? And justify works in a whole paragraph. Suppose I'll just tell you here. If I'm writing something here, formatting, affix can be light, using the Home tab, which contains, okay, so this much. Suppose I'll write this much only. So now here you can see there is a difference, that make is ending here of the first line of this paragraph, and tab is ending here before that only. So if you want that it should complete, my paragraph should complete both the left and right margin, then how we'll do it? We'll select the whole paragraph and we'll justify it. Now you can see these both are ending equally because automatically Word has given a space in between the second line to align it and justify. I hope it is clear. Yes? Okay. Now let's move to the next option, that is changing text color. This is very simple. Changing text color. You all are doing this in Paint software as well. I'm selecting this And here is the option in font group again, A option with the color box. So any color you want, even you can go to more colors and you can select any color you want. Earlier you can see it's in blue color, and now I am giving it this color, rust, so it is coming here. Or you want to change directly from here, you can change. Here you can give it any color. See, I'm changing the colors and colors are appearing there. So I'm giving it purple now. Clear? Yes, are you clear with this? Okay, so today this is all for today. Rest of the features we'll discuss in next video. So I hope you are clear with these 4 features which we have discussed: how we can change the font face and size, how to make bold, italic and underline, how we can change the text alignment, and how we can give the text color. And rest we'll discuss next time. Okay, so thank you children.